It's Monday, we've got to kick off your week with the MCN, and because Kabam aren't answering against a lot of the bugs, issues and problems, you're probably going to see a lot of in-sauna update videos from me. And we kick off your show for Monday with a bit of funny. What's funny about this? Well, it's Longshot. He's just defeated you. And he's joined in mocking you by your own Relic. Yes, to kind of give a bit of scenario to this is that the player that's probably playing with this was using a skill-based champion with a Valkyrie Relic. And of course, got defeated. And the Valkyrie Relic is so disappointed. It's like, well, I'm going to go play for the opposition. Also, bit of a forewarning, if you are wondering what's happened to your stamps. Now, I don't spend in the game, but you're kind of wondering to yourself, where are my stamps? You have to go to your featured store, and you've got like a conversion there. It did change recently in the last, say, 7 to 8 days, maybe 9 days. I forgot to cover it because, you know, there's not the main thing to cover, like spending deals that's going on. But if you're looking for an option, or you're looking for like where it is there. Of course, a lot of people have asked that particular question, and as DNA 3000 puts, there's a new trading option where you can trade in all your other tickets regardless of tier 1 for the new ones. And that's handy because I know there's a new kind of thing with stamps, so that hopefully clarifies it for anybody that is wondering. Also, and a bit more on this, this was put to Kabam Dork, the stamps as well, because they were broken down by progression before the new universal stamp was unveiled last week. Okay, so last week there was a universal stamp, so I'm learning about spending deals a little bit more here with, or not deals, but these things. There was a time limit conversion in the store that didn't have accompanying communication sent out. It is now expired and no longer available. Some folks missed out on their old stamps, now have no value, so they can't purchase with them and can't convert them. So I don't know if this is like after the fact or kind of like later on than what we've been discussing. And Dave has said, I thought this was in reference to stamps, something in the forums, got removed, result changing when making. Alright, look into that. I think that's been resolved, and that's the reason we're seeing it now, as in on screen. Because I know it was mentioned with support. If you've got any, yay, win, we won, yay, yay, yay. I hate this warm tactic, I really do. This method does my... I could swear. Anyway. But yay, we got the win. Yeah. I mean, hearing about KT1 like quitting war and a lot of other people quitting war as well, like, I'm thinking, man, this is just like, this war. I don't want to get into stuff. I'm waiting to see a good forum thread build up of people's thoughts on the matters, so I can then talk about mine. But I mean, my thoughts are I absolutely cannot stand this Alliance Wars. I think Kabam really don't do a lot with prep and also chat about these types of war tactic metas against what the tactic saga attackers are, and kind of prepping for them with like talking with you, the community, about stuff. Like, we're getting a season coming up that's you know, gonna be hopefully beneficial to you get to decide, but we still got to rough it out, I think, for 2 more seasons before we get the season that you've all voted for. Anyway, good that it's been sorted out for this. And the other matter, Alliance Wars, kind of ranting. Maybe a video this week. Got to see what Kabam are up to with it. Crazy Kabam. So a bit of an eerie thing, but a bit of a weird and eerie. I'll go with weird and eerie. That seems to be a thing. So we're going to look at some screenshots. I'm not going to show you them just yet because they're kind of like the wrong kind of angling. But I'll kind of paint you the scenario here. So this player says, as it happened to me today, how the heck does the Relic do that much damage when there's a damage cap? I was using rank 3 jugs with a 6-star Ghost Rider Relic. I am not banned at the moment, but guess it's going to be soon. Need help before this that happens. Of course, it's a worry in MCOC because doing more damage, especially something like Necropolis, can really kind of like irk the ban system type thing, because it might be like, this guy just did a ton of damage with the Relic, which was like 98,402, and actually bypassed. That's the thing why this player, you might be saying on the face of it, it all looks fine, and we'll get the screenshots to show you in a second. But he bypassed some percentages and that's the thing that is scary. So there's image 1 right there. You can see 98,402 damage. Again, you might be saying, well, that's not too bad, but he's claiming that this resulted in a KO. And then you can see that the further with the hits, every hit of that relic has done 330. That first hit did 98k. This one did 331,569 damage. It might have bypassed a section instantly KOing because of the extent of damage. So the relic is kind of like being just ridiculously OP. That is that 344 there? Is that? Yeah. So that's again like the relic in a very short space of time has probably just done a load of damage. That's scary, isn't it? You see, there's no wounding. Where's the wounding? Like, it's honestly, that is a scary thing to happen. Hey, it's a good thing because he got him down, but again, it's questionable, isn't it? Like that, we know about the Necropolis ban system. I could look at something like this and go like, player gone. Not say it will or won't, but it's like we've seen it in evidence in the past of it actually being a thing. And of course, the player is writing to go, this is, you know, I'm worried. I'm worried with it. Of course, KK17. This is fine. Like, this should come up as being fine, by the way, unless it's like an elaborate ploy and something was running in the background. But it's like, if he's claiming he did indeed, and it's a burden of proof versus what Command want to do with it. And I thought it just was very interesting to share. But also they're saying it wasn't in Necropolis. It was something completely different. As far as I know, Necropolis hasn't had a false positive yet. Oh, that's to do with how it's dealt with. Yeah, by the way, if people are seeing it like that sideways, he did re-upload it, so it's always important to read, because obviously it looked like that and people will probably be going like, what? I can't. No, I can't. Dave's seen this and has said that got eyes on this, please do send a ticket through. However, stay tuned. Excuse me, likely won't hear much until Monday at the earliest. So I got hiccups. I had dinner before this. Anyway, it's a waiting game, isn't it? So far, ticket has been gone out. Attached, only got an auto-generated message. Yeah, I'm still getting auto-generated message, so it should I wait for tomorrow? I think, yeah, and that's the worry, isn't it? Like, this is why people worry when they might have been legitimate, and it does seem like it's legitimate. But of course, it's the burden of proof, isn't it? As we said, like, there needs to be, it would be good if it's like, it's best to have picture proof or video evidence, since they can look at it, what's going on easier. Yeah, because on the face of it, I'm sure the command would look at these, not these images, but look at the data. The data pin, if the data looked at this, what would it say? Cheap. But maybe with seeing this here, but also seeing, I mean, look, these images have been cut. We need to then go back to, well, they have been cut actually. Yeah. That's the thing, isn't it? It's like they're cut at the most inopportune time, because in the face of it, you go, okay, well, it looks legitimate, and that. But then that's part of a relic there, that right there. Let's get, is that image? There we go. So that's part of a relic. That's part of the Ghost Rider relic. So yes, legitimate. Like, he seems to be telling the truth, but I've got to wait and see with these things. Can a relic do that legitimately? Is that a case that's amplified damage? Is it a case well, relic's meant to help you out with you know, Necropolis, but is it meant to be doing that kind of damage? I'm sure that the Kabam team will look at it, the system will look at it, and we'll find out. Maybe we'll find out more. I don't know, but yeah, what are your thoughts on this? Does it look a bit shady to you? Does it not? Put your thoughts in the comments. Do you know what? At this stage, I do not know what's happening with compensation. Okay, it's not the lead story in the MCN today, because I have no idea. It's just getting a bit bizarre, isn't it? And we said that on Saturday. It's a very confusing, bizarre situation that is... we haven't seen it, so I don't know when this is going to come out. I would have assumed it would have been out on Saturday, but That's why I think that it would be better that Kabam did it when they're all in the office and do it at the start of the day so they could fix it if any problems happen towards the evening or later point of the day. Anyway, yeah, Comp 2025, you know. Come on, gotta give compensation out in 2025. Anyway, you know, I was having this conversation with someone online, so they were saying like, oh, I don't know how much I claimed. Like I claimed like a weird amount of compensation. Like I think it was like 38. I claimed 38 of raid tokens, and the rest of the compensation without any raid chests. But then I'm reading someone else has got raid chests, but not anything else. Where is it? So yeah, so J Lord said that I didn't get that. Only thing I got was raid chests. So I don't know. Like, is he telling the truth? Is he not? I don't know. Yeah. Didn't get nothing. Even the first bug compensation was live. I honestly do not know what's going on with this. As I said, this will probably be next time you see or hear from me. Will be in a sauna doing a video about a new thing that's happened with this, and it's just going to be another crazy thing. Holiday videos, here we come. The final thing we're going to cover in the video today is Venom. Now, this image has been floating around from various places, which you can see. I think it's something that's in like the App Store. It's like an App Store kind of you know, image that they have. And it looks like there's a different, well, silhouette for Venom. I mean, Venom on the face of it, you can see there, he's very much like, he looks like that. That's kind of like Venom in general. I urge you now to go and Venom's a Chad. Like he is an utter Chad. But you can see here, like this is that Venom there is likely the old with the new version, or as in new image, like silhouette image is gonna be coming at some sort of stage. I don't know. Would it be this month? Would it be next month? From a visual standpoint, I don't know. Like, is there on the character, like without kind of like zooming in, like I'm just trying to figure out whether or not he's going to be slightly changed based on, say, where the eyes are, and they look. It looks the same. Maybe looks a little bit kind of like, I don't know, like messier, because it's meant to be more in keeping with the theme of what Venom is. You know, the symbiote's never consistent around certain areas. It's slightly always moving each time. Maybe it isn't. I don't know. Definitely the silhouette. That's what I know about. And if you kind of like zoom in a little bit more, is that totally new? We'll have to see next month if there's any kind of like extended changes than what's there. But I don't think there is. I just think that there's. I'll go with the silhouette's the only thing that's changing about it, and that's it. New look wise, again, you can't really kind of like, maybe a slight update to kind of, I don't know, improve some more veins. Some more veins? No, I don't know. I'd say it's going to be silhouette. Silhouette only is anything changing. Anyway, that's been a show for today. What are your thoughts on his slight Venom change? What are your thoughts on compensation? What are your thoughts on the other matters that we've raised? I'll catch you later on in the sauna. Bye-bye. Oh, and check out some other content. Have a lovely week, whatever you're doing. And, yeah, scheduled stuff that I've pre-recorded is out on, will be out this week. So enjoy that. Cheers, and bye-bye.